Hello, my math friends. Welcome back. Today we are on lesson 23 and we are also going to continue to do the read, draw, and write. So let's get started, shall we? And let's look at lesson 23. What are we doing today? Solve word problems relating varied addition and subtraction strategies. That sounds tough, but guess what? It's not. It's not at all. Yesterday, we looked at how to do read, draw, and write with our word problems, and we came up with addition sentences and subtraction sentences, right? Today, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to look at a different way to do it, okay? Same kind of thing we did yesterday, but we're going to look at a different way. Miss Caitlin's going to show us how to do that, okay? But before we do that, we got to warm up our brains. And guess what that means? You get to go do a sprint. Now, if you'll look, very similar to yesterday, you're either going to get A or B, okay? So go pause this video, work on your sprint for 2 minutes. Remember, it's how many you get done correctly in 2 minutes that I care about, not how many you get done in 2 minutes. How many you get done correctly, okay? We're working that brain. 1 plus what equals 3? I know that 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, keep going. All right, pause and then come back and we'll be ready to start, okay? All right, guys, you should be back. And if you are back, you know that it's time to become number detectives. I look really weird with a hat and glasses on today. That's okay. All right, let's started, shall we? Remember, what is the most important thing we do as number detectives? We read the problem, because if we read the problem, then we know what we have to do in it, right? Just like our steps that we learned yesterday, we have to read first. So let's get started. You can read with me, you can copy me, you can just listen. It's okay. Let's read it. Here we go. But I want you to follow along. In the morning, there were 8 leaves on the floor under the ficus tree. During the day, more leaves fell on the floor. How many leaves fell during the day? Now, what are we trying to solve? We have a question. Our question says that we need to figure out how many leaves fell during the day. I'll change that color. Let's make it black, shall we? Oh, maybe I can't. Hold on. Let's trash that. All right. There we go. Okay, so that's what we have to solve for. We have to figure out how many leaves fell during the day. So, what's the next thing we need to do? We need to go back and look for clues. Now, looking for clues is also looking for things that we can draw out, remember? All right, let's see if we can find any. In the morning, there were 8 leaves on the floor under the ficus tree. Is there any clues in there? Yeah, our clue is that there were 8 leaves on the floor. Can I draw out leaves on the floor? I can, so let's draw it out. I'm gonna try to do it in 5 group rows the best I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's my 8, and I'm going to label it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to underline this, and I'm going to label it. I'm trying to get it straight. All right, close enough. And I'm going to label it floor. Okay. Now, let's keep looking for clues. Here we go. During the day, more leaves fell on the floor. We know that more leaves fell on the floor. Does it tell me how many are on the floor? No, it just says some more. So let's put a text box and put a question mark. Now, guys, I'm confused. Do you notice what I know? There's no more clues. Do we know how many total leaves were on the floor? Do we know how many more leaves fell on the floor? So how can we solve this? We can't. We don't have enough information. But I think what happened is maybe we left out a part. So let's adapt and overcome here. Let's emphasize here. I'm going to tell you that there were a total of 15 leaves on the floor. Okay. So let's go back and look at this. In the morning, there were 8 leaves on the floor under the ficus tree. During the day, more leaves fell on the floor. They fell. I'm going to say there were a total of, or there were 15 leaves on the floor in all at the end of the day. How many leaves fell on the floor? So let me do this. We're going to put 15 in all. Now, can we solve that? That'll help. Let's move this down. All right, if there's 15 in all, we don't know how many more. I've got 8 here. Can I count on until I get to 15? Or do I need to add 15 more? Let's count on. All right, so I've got 8 already. So now I've got, let's make this a different color. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, now I'm going to underline those because we know that these are more. We're going to label it more. Now, can we say that there's 15 leaves here? Let's count it. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now we have 15 in all. Did we draw? We drew. Now, can we write? We need a number sentence. What can we say? We can say 8 were on the floor. Some more, which were how many? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more fell during the day. Now there are, now there are 15 leaves in all. So we can say, let's change this up to make it our statement, shall we? Well, maybe. Now let's say there were 15 leaves that fell during the day. Now let's move this over a little bit. Did we read the problem and look for clues? Yes. Did we draw out a picture and label it? Yes. Did we make a number sentence? Yes. Did we make a statement? Yes. Can we answer how many leaves fell during the day? Yes, we can say 7 leaves. Oh, let's change it. There were 7 leaves that fell during the day. Oh, we almost messed that up. So now, even though this one was a little wonky because we were missing some information, we still were able to solve it, didn't we? That was a fantastic job on your all's part. We worked it out like good detectives did. Miss Ray had to supply a couple of things in there, but that's okay. That's okay. We're working on it. All right, guys, go ahead and erase your boards because this case is solved. Yay! And let's get ready. We're going to work with Miss Caitlin today, and we are going to look at some more ways that we can do read, write, and draw, okay? So, all right, friends, let's get ready to listen to Miss Caitlin. Make sure you have your board and marker ready to go. Your board is clean. Here we go.
Welcome to class, my marvelous mathematicians. It's Miss Caitlin here, ready to guide you through another lesson. Today, we are going to use strategies to add and subtract within word problems. Let's get started.
All right.
All you're going to need for today's lesson is your whiteboard and marker.
We've got
If you don't have it in front of you, go ahead and pause the video and go get it now. And I'll be here when you get back. Welcome back. You look so ready to go.
I'm
Let's
ready.
Get started.
Here we go.
You're going to begin by solving a word problem all on your own.
This sounds like our application
Listen.
problem.
As I read aloud. This morning, 8 leaves fell from the tree. During the day, more leaves fell. Now there are 13 leaves on the floor.
That one was different for us.
How many leaves fell during the day?
We know how to do this, don't we?
Pause the video now to solve.
Okay.
To find how many leaves fell during the day.
All right, let's pause and look at it. This is just like our application problem we just did, guys, only this one gives us all the information. So let's look at this. We knew that 8 leaves fell from the tree this morning. So let's draw out 8 leaves, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, remember, you have to label this. So I'm going to underline it and label it fell. Okay, that's my 8 leaves that fell this morning. Now, during the day, some more leaves fell. Did we know how many fell? Nope, we didn't. Okay, so I'm putting my question mark there because I don't know how many fell. So let me slide this over and zoom in a little bit. Okay. Now there are 13 leaves on the floor. If there are 13 leaves on the floor, that's our, am I going to draw 13 more or am I going to have that as my total? It's going to be my total. So I'm going to put 13 right here. 13 leaves. Okay, that tells me I need 13 altogether. So I have 8. How many more do I need to do? Let's count on. And we're going to erase our question mark and count on. Ready? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I went too far. We're supposed to stop at 13. Let's double back. Let's try that again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then I stop because now I have 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I'm going to label this one more because these are the more leaves that fell, okay? Now, can we count those and see how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. So can we make a number sentence with this? Yeah, we can. So let me erase this. What can I say? I can say 8 leaves fell during the day plus 5 more that fell equals 13 leaves that fell in all. Or I could do a subtraction sentence and I could say there were 13 leaves in all. 8 of them fell during the day and 5 fell the rest of the day. Okay, so I could do either way. So we could also write our statement that says 5 leaves fell during the day. And we go. Let's see. Do you think we're right? Hope so. Let's see if we're right.
I'll be here when you get back.
Well, we're done. We were fast.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
She's my kind of
I
person.
hope
I
you
like
love
dancing.
solving mathematicians. Let's go over the read and draw parts of the read, draw, write strategy. Remember, we call that RDW. Wait, what does RDW stand for again?
Read, draw, write.
That's right. Read, draw, write. Let's start by rereading the problem line by line and checking our drawing to see if it matches. This morning, 8 leaves fell from the tree.
Here's our 8.
Point to where your drawing shows 8 leaves on the floor. Did you draw a label so you can find these leaves easily? Take a look at my drawing and take a look at your drawing. Pause the video now if you need to fix your drawing or add a label.
I wrote fell. She wrote M for morning.
Let's read the next line.
During the day, more leaves fell. Now, we didn't know that part
touch
at
the
first,
part
right?
of the drawing that shows these leaves.
Now, we had, these are our more,
Wait,
but we
do
had
I
a
know
question
how
mark,
many
didn't
leaves fell on
we?
the floor?
We didn't at first.
Mathematicians, do you know how many leaves fell on the floor yet? You're right, not yet. So, Miss Kaylin put a question mark there because I'm not sure yet what that part is.
That's what we did
Pause
too,
the
wasn't
video
it?
now if you fix your drawing and add a label or a question mark.
We already had our question mark because we solved it. So, but
Listen
we've
as
already
I
got, I
read the
put
next
more on mine.
Now, there are 13 leaves. Can you find these leaves in your drawing?
So here, look.
Point to them now.
There's our 13.
Now there are 13 leaves. Is this a part of the leaves or the total number of leaves?
Remember, we decided that was our total
Point to which answer
number.
you think is
So let's
correct.
point to
Is
total.
13 leaves a part of the leaves or the total number of leaves?
We're wanting the total.
Pause the video now to decide.
Total. Because that's how many leaves there were on the ground, right?
That's right. 13 leaves is the total number of leaves. Let's look back at our drawing. How did the drawing help us see the story situation? Think for a moment.
So let's talk about it. How did this, what she has drawn, help us? Now, we had our question mark up there, but we've already solved it. So let's look back at her drawing for a second and let's talk about it. Does this drawing show the story in our problem? Yeah, because right now I can see that there are 8 leaves that fell in the morning because she has 8 out with the M for morning. Then she has a question mark for the leaves that fell during the day, and she put L for leaves. Okay, so she didn't know how many fell during the day. So that shows that in the story. Now there are 13 leaves. Now she put equals 13 because we know that the total number of leaves that fell were 13. Okay, so far her picture matches her story. Now our picture matched our story a few minutes ago, but we've gone ahead and we went ahead and solved. So let's keep going.
I think I read your minds correctly. And yes, it helped us see what was missing. Look back at your drawing, mathematicians. What was missing? A part of the leaves or the total number of leaves? Point to the answer you think is correct.
We were only
Were we missing a
missing
part
this part
or a total?
because we were missing how many more fell. So we were missing a part.
Oh, yes, we can see right here that we're looking for a part. Let's read our question now to see if it matches our drawing. How many leaves fell during the day? It's asking us to find out how many leaves fell during the day. That's perfect. My question mark shows that is missing. And the L reminds me those are the leaves that fell during the day. We have a few strategies in our tool belt to solve for this missing part. How did you solve?
We counted on,
I
didn't
bet
we?
many of you drew your 8 leaves first and then used the counting on strategy like this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can see that strategy working well. But mathematicians, how can we use our friendly number 10 to count on bigger amounts instead of counting on one by one? something to think about.
How could we do
How
that?
can we use our friendly number 10?
Well, if we have 8 and we add 2 more, that makes 10.
We
And
can
then the
think about
3.
how many more we need to get to 10
See?
and then add all the rest all at once. Let's try. We have 8 leaves. How many more do we need to draw to get to 10 leaves?
We needed 2 more to get to 10.
Yes, I know 8 and 2 make 10. So we need to draw 2 more leaves. I'm going to color these in and make them black circles so I know that they are showing the unknown part. I don't want to confuse them with the part I already know.
I didn't color in those because I
Now,
colored in these 8.
From 10 leaves, how many more do we need to get to the total of 13 leaves?
How many more do I need for? I have 10. I
To
need
get from 10 to 13.
3 more because 10, 3 make 13. 1, 10, 3.
I heard
13.
somebody say it. We need 3 more leaves.
1, 2, 3.
Counting on this way is a little bit faster. I think I like it. We did our read and our draw part of our read, draw, write strategy. What is there left to do?
We got it right.
That's right. All we have left to do is write. Once we solve the problem, we must write our number sentence and our statement. Mathematicians, which number sentence best matches what happened in the story? Go ahead and write your number sentence now if you haven't yet.
Remember, we did both.
Pause the
We
video if
said
you need to. I'll
addition
be
was
here waiting
8
for you.
plus 5 equals 13. And then the subtraction was 13 minus 8 equals 5 because we knew there was 13 altogether and we knew 8 of them fell in the morning.
Welcome back, mathematicians. I know you came up with great number sentences. Did you come up with 8 plus 5 equals 13?
We did have that
That's
one,
what I
didn't we?
wrote. I think 8 plus 5 equals 13 matches the story best because there were 8 leaves in the morning. Then 5 more leaves fell and joined the pile. And at the end, there were 13 leaves. Now, important mathematicians, which number can we put a box around to show it's our answer or the part that was missing?
We put it around our 5. I didn't do it on this one.
You're so brilliant. Yes, we can put a box around the 5 to show that was the part we were solving for. Pause the video now if you need to put a box around the 5 in your number sentence. Now, fill in this sentence on your whiteboard if you didn't already write a sentence. Blank leaves fell during the day.
How many did we have?
Pause the video now to
5
write
leaves
and fill the
fell
sentence.
during the day.
Welcome back, mathematicians. Does your sentence read, 5 leaves fell during the day?
Yep.
Take a moment to read your sentence out loud.
5 leaves fell during the day.
Great job. That's true. 5 leaves fell during the day. Now, mathematicians, and this is extremely important, hold up your whiteboards and show somebody your amazing work.
Let's see
Even
it.
if you're working alone, hold
Show
it up
me
and
it.
show yourself and be proud of your work.
Make sure I
I'm
can
gonna show
see it.
myself.
Don't hold it too close
Go,
to the
Miss
camera
Kaylin.
though.
Go, Miss Kaylin. Those problems were so much fun. We're going to do some more.
Okay, so let's
Go
erase.
ahead and erase your board and get ready for the next problem. Pause the video now if you need some time to erase your board. And I will be here when you get back.
We're good. We're ready. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Welcome back. Let's get started on our new problem. Listen as I read the problem aloud. 8 kids were playing.
More
More
kids came to
kids.
play.
Play.
Now there are
Now,
14
There are
kids.
14 kids.
How many kids came to play?
How many kids came to play? First think, can you draw something? Listen again and ask yourself, what can I draw? 8 kids were playing. More kids came to play. Now there are 14 kids. How many kids came to play?
Okay, let's think about
Pause
that.
the video now to work on your drawing. I'll see you when you get back.
All right, so let's look at that. That's our clues. We're looking for our clues now. 8 kids were playing. 8 kids is my clue, and I want to draw out 8 kids. Now we're going to label that too. So let's do our 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to underline it, and I'm going to put a P for playing. And I'm going to put 8 at the top so I know right away that's 8. Okay. More kids came to play. Do I know how many more? Can I put a question mark there? Okay, so let's put our question mark. And we'll label this M for more, okay? Now there are 14 kids. Now, that 14 is a clue, but is that a part of my clue or the total of my clue? It's the total. It tells me how many kids are playing all together, okay? So let's write equals 14. You see? Nope, I didn't get it off. Okay, good. So now it wants to know how many kids came to play. I'm going to go ahead and write blank kids came to play, because that's what I want to know. I want to know how many kids are coming to play. How many more kids came? Okay, so let's look at this. What can I do to figure out how many kids are missing? Okay, so let's think about this. I could count on and draw out the rest, or I could make the 10 like she did. Let's do both. Okay, so if I'm going to make 10, I have 8. How many more do I need to make 10? Now, before you answer that, you're probably thinking, Miss Ray, how do I know how many more I need after I make the 10? We're making 14, remember? 14 broken down is 10 and 4. So I need 2 more here and 4 here. So let's do 1, 2. Now that's my 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it shows me I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have a total of 14. Now, how many more kids came to play? Let's count them. 4, 5, 6. 6 more kids came to play. Now, I'm not done because now I need to write. I need an addition sentence or a subtraction sentence. Which one do you think is going to work best? It's up to you. Let's do both, okay? I can say 8 kids were playing on the playground. Some more kids came, and a total of 14 kids were playing on the playground. Now, we figured out that there were 6 more kids at the playground. So there's my addition sentence. Now, if I do a subtraction sentence, I could say 14 kids were playing at the playground. 8 were playing, and some more came. And we knew that the more that came were 6. So the answer is 6 kids came to play. All right, let's push play and see if we're right.
This is my drawing. What does my drawing show you?
It shows that there are 8 kids playing at the playground, some more came, and there were 14 total.
I think I see what you see. I see 8 kids here. And I see more kids are here, and we don't know how many more yet, so there's a question mark. That's smart. And then my label here says there are 14 kids in all. My drawing helped me see what is missing. Mathematicians, what's missing? Are we missing a part? Or are we missing a total?
We're missing
Go ahead and tap the screen now.
a part.
Tell me what you think.
So you can touch part.
Yes, mathematicians, you're so brilliant. We are missing a part. We can see that right here. I know I can make 10 to find that part. I know I need 2 more to get to 10. And I need 4 more to get to 14. 2 and 4. That's 6. I think I'm done. Read, draw. Oops, I forgot to write. That's okay. I can do it now. Mistakes always help me learn. If you forgot like me, pause the video now to write a number sentence that matches the story and a word sentence to answer the question. I'll be here when you get back.
We've already got that, don't we? We didn't forget our steps.
Welcome back. I think I'm done now. Read my sentence with me.
6.
Ready?
6 kids came to play.
My answer is 6. Did you get 6?
Mm-hmm. See? 6.
If you got 6, bravo.
What?
If you make a mistake, go and find your mistake so you can learn from it. And remember, you have plenty of time to practice on your problem set. Speaking of that, guess what, mathematicians? You completed today's lesson. So
We did it.
Repeat after me. My brain is great.
My brain is great.
My brain will grow.
My brain will grow.
The harder I work,
The harder I work,
the more I'll know.
the more I'll.
That's super true. Now, it's time for your problem set. Your must-do problems are 2 and 3.
Okay.
If you finished early, you can go and do number 4. And you can pause the video at the end on the read, draw, write anchor chart to remind you to read, draw, and write. Be sure to check the anchor chart when you think you're done,
Here's our anchor
just
chart.
in case you forgot a step like I did. Have fun, scholars, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.
Bye, Miss Caitlin. All right, guys. So let's look at our problem set today. Now, she just told you which ones you're going to do. You're going to do 2 and 3. So that means Miss Ray is going to do number 1 with you. So let's look. On your problem set, it even tells you read the word problem, draw and label, write a number sentence and a statement that matches the story. Okay, so let's look at number 1 together. Then you can go do 2 and 3. All right, here we go. Janet read 8 books during the week. She read some more books on the weekend. She read 12 books total. How many books did Janet read on the weekend? All right, so now let's go back, look for our clues. Okay, Janet read 8 books during the week. Is there a clue there? She read 8 books during the week. Can we draw that? Yeah, let's draw that. 1, uh-oh, that's not right. Let's erase that and use our paint pen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm going to underline it because I want to label. So I'm going to underline here, and I'm going to label it red. Okay, those are the 8 books she read, and we're going to put 8 underneath it. Now, let's go back and look for more clues. She read some more books on the weekend. Doesn't really tell us anything, but we do know that she read some more books. Okay, so let's look and see if there's more clues. She read she read 12 books total. So that is a clue. It tells me how many she read. So let's look. I'm going to put a question mark here. If I can find my question mark. There we go. And I'm going to put underneath it weekend. Okay, because I don't know how many she read over the weekend. We don't know yet. Then I'm going to put over here equals 12 books, because we know that she read a total is all together that many books. Okay, so she read 8 books during the week. There's one part. She read some books over the weekend. That's another part. And she read 12 books total. Okay, that's my total. It says it right there. Now, it's asking me a question. How many books well, if I can't get it to highlight, guys. What's going on? Okay, I guess I'm not underlining it today. Let's try this. Here we go. How many books did Janet read on the weekend is what it wants to know. Okay, so let's see. What can we do to figure this out? Can we make it into 10? Could we count on? We could do either one. Okay, now if you make it into 10, I'm breaking it into 10 and 2. Let's count on, shall we? So let's move this. Why can't I click on it? Get rid of that. And let's see how many more do I need. I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many fingers did I have? 4. So let's do this. Ready? Let's change colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's put, whoops. Let's erase that. Okay. Let's fix it. There we go. Now, how many did we have over the weekend? 4. So now we can say 8 books she read during the week plus 4 books she read on the weekend equals a total of 12 books. Now, are we done? Nope, because now we have to write our statement. Janet read 12, or not 12 books, but 4 books on the weekend. Now we're done. Okay, so did I read the word problem? Did I draw and label? Here's my drawings. Here's my labels. So I did that. Did I write a number sentence? Here's my number sentence. And did I make a statement that matches my story? Yep, I answered that question. How many books did Janet read on the weekend? Janet read 4 books on the weekend. So that means I'm done. Okay, I'm going to do 2 and 3 and the exit ticket. So go work on that, turn it into me, and I will see you guys on our next lesson. And our next lesson, remember, we're going to skip and we're going to go to 25. So I will see you on lesson 25. Bye, guys.